Welcome to the Season 1 recap of Loki. Loki is arrested by the Time Variance Authority when he creates a new timeline after escaping from the Battle of New York with the Tesseract in 2012. The TVA resets the timeline and this variant Loki stands trial in front of Judge Ravonna Renslayer for crimes against the sacred timeline. Loki blames the situation on the Avengers, who had traveled back in time to 2012, but Renslayer says their actions were meant to happen unlike Loki's escape. Loki attempts to escape but gives up after realizing that the TVA's powers exceeds that of the Infinity Stones. He returns to the Time Theater and watches more future events, including his own death at the hands of Thanos. He then agrees to help Mobius hunt another Loki variant who was killing several TVA agents and stealing their timeline resetting charges. Loki joins a TVA mission to the site of an attack by the variant in 1985 Oshkosh, Wisconsin, where he stalls and attempts to bargain his way into meeting the Timekeepers, who the TVA claims created them and the sacred timeline. Renslayer objects to Loki's further involvement, but Mobius convinces her to give him another chance. The variant reveals herself to be a female version of Loki and rejects his offer to overthrow the Timekeepers together. She sends the stolen reset charges to various points along the sacred timeline, which activate and create numerous branched timelines that throw the TVA into disarray. She teleports away and Loki follows her. With the TVA distracted, the variant arrives at their headquarters and attempts to find the Timekeepers, but is followed and confronted by Loki. They are attacked by Renslayer and Loki uses a tempad to teleport them both to 2077 Lamentis 1, a moon that is about to be crushed by a planet. The tempad runs out of power and is magically hidden by Loki. On the way, Sylvie reveals that the TVA's workers are actually variants of people from Earth. Loki and Sylvie fight their way through guards and a crowd of people attempting to board the Ark, but meteors from the oncoming planet destroy it before they can board. Sylvie tells Loki that she escaped from the TVA as a child. They form a romantic bond which creates a unique branched timeline and alerts the TVA to find and arrest them before Lamentis 1 is destroyed. Sylvie beheads one of the Timekeepers but discovers they are androids before a recovered Renslayer prunes Loki. Sylvie overpowers Renslayer and demands the truth. In a mid-credits scene, Loki awakens surrounded by several other Loki variants. Renslayer tells Sylvie that when Loki was pruned, he was sent to the void at the end of time, from which nothing has ever returned. TVA mascot Miss Minutes stalls for time until TVA troopers surround Sylvie, who prunes herself and soon meets Mobius in the void. After interrogating B-15, Renslayer plans to reach the TVA's true creator. Sylvie attempts to enchant Elliot while Loki distracts it, but they fail until classic Loki sacrifices himself, creating an illusion of Asgard to draw Elliot's attention. Loki and Sylvie successfully enchant Elliot together and the creature shows them the way to a citadel beyond the void. Renslayer leaves on a mission to find free will after Miss Minutes give her information from the TVA's creator, He Who Remains. B-15 proves to TVA troopers that they are variants by showing them a Renslayer variant who is a school vice principal. Sylvie wants to kill him but Loki pleads with her to stop. They kiss but Sylvie sends Loki back to TVA headquarters. She ultimately kills He Who Remains, unleashing a multiverse with alternate timelines that the TVA cannot prune. At TVA headquarters, Loki warns Mobius and B-15 about Who He Remains variants, but they do not recognize him and Loki sees that a statue of one of the variants has replaced statues of the Timekeepers. But they do not recognize him and Loki sees that a statue of one of the variants has replaced statues of the Timekeepers. Thank you for watching the recap, and if you liked it, then please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.